Hey guys, it's Anthony with Super Service. I made a video a minute ago about this truck, but it's Don's truck here. This is 03. I'm just gonna go ahead and quit talking smack and make a damn video. It does have Power Max, 03 Power Max. We got it off. I don't know if we're gonna crack it open. There's his old high pressure pump. We're gonna be putting late model on it. The bonus is he does have 03 valve train. So it's got the metal retainers on the rockers. So yeah, we're going to be reusing those inside of his later model engine. Branch tube, that's gone. 03 camshaft. Hopefully when we get it out and we get looking at it, everything will be good and we can use it. But truck was studded at another shop. Does have metal embedded in the piston. Metal embedded in it. Now, once you know, we'll dig it out later once we get the pistons out. The neighbors are playing some freaking music, whatever. But I mean, who knows what the failure was? You know, if this carbon is just from oil, there's a couple of spots, little divots on it. You can see one right there, right there. But the carbon will also even itself out. So now what we'll do is when I take it down and I go clean these, who knows what we'll see after that, but I wanted to show what they look like now. I did screw up the cover here, but it doesn't matter. It's a 90 millimeter pump, it's 03. Some 03s do have 100 millimeters, it's a 90 millimeters, so, you know, we're, it was trash, who cares? He's got another one back in the back, so it'll be fine. Manual transmission, we're gonna look at the clutch. We put, if there's anything with the clutch, I would go Ford. They use what they call a Luck, L-U-K. That's the brand of the clutch that OEM uses, and it's a damn good clutch. So if we got any issues, I mean, we can surface a flywheel. I don't do that here, but I've got a guy here in town that will surface flywheels. So, you know, if we we'll look at it. These clutches are, I mean, you got to be messing up to tear up one of these clutches. You really do. You got to be messing up bad. Looks like cam sensor was leaking. Horribly, disgustingly bad. Who knows if it was front cover leaking too? You know, who knows? But it's a moot point now. It doesn't even matter. It ain't going to leak when it leaves. I guess, let's see, what else we got? We got to decide which ones we're going to use. Because if we bar this over, hang on. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna check this out real quick. I can imagine, I mean, I would just about bet that it's gonna clean up. Oh yeah, yeah. This gauge right now is set. I didn't change it from the last engine, 10 over. 10 over engine. So if we go right down here and we check it right on the scoring, you can see we're about 7 under. So, you know, this will easily clean out at 10. We can clean that out at 10. Take 7 out of this freaking bore right here. The rest of them seem to be pretty good. We'll know better. Get the pistons out, but I'm sure. I mean, doesn't really feel like too bad of a ridge anywhere. I mean, we've got some spots that were overlooked. Look at that. Just a little staining. Little staining in the cylinders. You see how it's shaded at the top? That one's not so bad. That one's got quite a bit more shading. That one's got a whole bunch. At the top, where the top compression ring, when it's at top dead center and we got combustion, you can tell a little bit's been leaking fast. There too. Granted, that little bit won't make the engine run bad. I mean, granted, it could run a little more efficient if it was actually sealing at the top, but, you know, so kind of a moot point, whatever, it don't matter, it'll be clean. We are going to balance the rotating assembly. We're just going to pick which one we want to do. I'm thinking about possibly doing the other crank, the 06 crank that's back in the back, and I don't know, we'll spec all the rods and we'll basically we'll get a set of 8 good ones, and you know, whatever's left is Don's, whatever's left is his. so he can, he can do whatever he wants with it. I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll toss him some monetary compensation to keep the rest of the parts. Who knows? Whatever. But we're just going to have to go through first, and I want to pick the best of the best parts for one engine. So basically, I've got 2 engines to make one out of. So I don't know about these. I mean, these heads are probably, I don't think these heads, they're original. They're not Chinese castings. But let me go in the back and I will show the other engine that we've got. They're back there cleaning it right now. I'm just kind of looking around too. Now's a good time to that I can spend time testing on it, just checking it, looking at stuff. Yeah, hang on. All right, I got the lights on here, but I got the doors open. It kind of got some massive shadowing going on. But this is the 06 block. I got the crank out of it. You can tell this had massive extended drain intervals. I mean, freaking nasty as hell. But I went ahead and cleaned the bed plate, but I don't think it's even worth cleaning the block, because now if you look here, let me show you. Let me see if I can get one to actually show on video. You can kind of see, right? See if I can get the shadowing right. Right there is. See if I can get the shadow to catch on it. Right there, you can see it. Right there. And if you look from the bottom up, see that ridge? That is up right there. Let me see if I can focus. That is a fat ass, that's a fat ridge right there. So we're kind of, so what I'll do is I'll take this and I'll put it in, and I'll put the point right on that low spot. Right on that low spot right there where that divot is. And if we do it here, oh, sorry. Okay, that's still showing good. This is set for 10 over, okay? Here we go. Now let's go over a little bit right here. Hang on. Everything's still showing good. How about right here? Okay, watch. If you look here, going in, and it's, oh, I got the flash on. Not focusing damn thing. Okay, that's 5 over, so 20 would clear that. Now if I spin it just a little bit more, still 5 over. Let me go up to the top. I know you can't really tell from, there's 20 over right there, so that's 20 over 10, so that's 30. That's at the very top. That's up there where that, you can't see nothing, I know. Whatever, hang on. That is right. Let me see if I can catch it in the glare. Doesn't really matter. You can kind of see it a little bit. Right there, right there. That is a fat freaking ridge. So, you know, the block, I don't know, man. I don't know. Camshaft, doesn't really matter about the cam. I mean, it will matter if we have something wrong with his 03, but just checking at it right now, appears to be okay. This is the other engine though. You got a high pressure pump, got to get that sucker covered up. Yeah, this is number 5. This is where that damaged one was. The intermediate ring is, I mean, it's just stuck in the bore. I haven't really checked too entirely close at it. The oil control ring's broke. You see it right there. Oil control ring broke, probably what it looks like to me. So, yeah, I mean, between these 8 rods, which you can see how nasty the rods are, I mean, I don't know, you know, I see a lot of them. These are freaking stained. They're dirty as hell. So if We'll clean these up, we'll spec all of them, and we'll pick the best ones. So that's pretty much where we're at now. I'm going to spec this crank, inspect the other crank. We'll see. But for right now, this engine is coming off. I'm going to put the bed plate back on it. This engine's coming off the stand. I'm going to put it on a dolly and just set it off to the side. And we're going to take this out front. We're going to get his 03 out, get that engine out, and get it on the stand. So we'll get that and then get it disassembled and go ahead and spec what we spec'd about the block before we disassemble it, because that block is the one that's going to get used. That's where we're at. So thought I'd shoot a little update video about the heck we're doing. I mean, until I saw that hill, I yanked the oil galleries out. I mean, I was about to drop it in the ultrasonic cleaner. I was getting ready to go with it, but once I saw that freaking ridge, I was like, holy crap, that's not gonna happen. So that sucks. I guess that wouldn't make for a bad block to break in new diamonds with, but too bad I've already broke in new diamonds and they last for like 15,000 bores, like 1,500 blocks. They'll do 1,500 blocks before I need another one. So but whatever, we're gonna go ahead and get to it. We're gonna get his 03 taken out today. All right guys, have a good day.